Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to ask what is triggering the separation this week? What can we do to help? All right, we're going to figure that out. We're going to figure out what the heck is triggering separation this week. We're going to use this little bag here and some clarifiers. Then we're going to use this deck for the Divine Masculine, this deck for the Divine Feminine. Feel free to switch if you resonate with the other side. Okay. Also, I am offering 10-minute free readings to all new subscribers. Just go ahead and email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com and let me know what your one question is. Okay, just let me know that you subscribe. All right, and I'm very thankful for all of my new subscribers. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, I am going to pull this first for the Divine Masculine. What is triggering? What is triggering? So these are all the trapped emotions. What is triggering for the Divine Masculine? What is triggering separation at this time? I'll take these two. Okay. Okay, so for the Divine Masculine, what's triggering separation is low self-esteem and unworthy. Okay, so we're going to pull some clarifiers. So the Divine Masculine is feeling unworthy, or has a trapped emotion of unworthiness, or has low self-esteem, or has a trapped emotion of low self-esteem. And we're going to get clarifiers on that. So that is what's triggering separation, because in order to be in union, both parties need to be healed. Okay? So if your Divine Masculine has trauma or anything that's unhealed, any kind of inner child, shouldn't say non-healing, but any kind of trauma that hasn't been healed from the past, that is going to block the physical connection. Definitely not spiritual. Spiritually and energetically, you're still connected, but physically, that will block it. So let's see if we can get some kind of clarity. Why is low self-esteem here and unworthiness? Why? What is this about? What does this have to do with, please? We have two cards. For the Divine Masculine, for the collective, please. Two cards. Why is low self-esteem here with unworthy? What is going on with the Divine Masculine, please? Oh, interesting. Okay, so we got the Golden Phoenix. Something you thought was finished bursts back into life. Interesting. All right, so what this tells me is that something that they thought they got over, some kind of past trauma, maybe it's you, but something that they thought was finished bursts back into life. Okay, so what does this have to do with unworthy and low self-esteem? Well, it may have to do with the past trauma in their life. Okay? And when they are with you, that gets mirrored back to them. Any unhealed trauma that they have not healed gets mirrored back to them by their twin flame. And actually other people. And sometimes it's unconscious, sometimes it is conscious. Mostly it's unconscious. They're not aware of it. We also got Miss Spiderweb. Okay, and this one says, reconsider your alliances, make new connections. Interesting. So what this is telling me is that perhaps they don't surround them, the Divine Masculine is not surrounding themselves with the best type of people. Okay, they're not making the best connections. Maybe the type of people that they're hanging out with is maybe bringing them down or bringing them in another direction, in a direction that's maybe not going to serve them. Okay, and also maybe because they have such low self-esteem and they're feeling unworthy, that they would, hang out or befriend people who are also healing or not healing themselves. You know what I'm saying? Not for their highest good. Okay, let's look at the Divine Feminine. What is blocking the connection this week? What trapped emotions or what current emotions are blocking twin flame union? All right, we got discouragement. Okay, so some of you may be feeling discouraged. Maybe it's a trapped emotion. Maybe it's from a long time ago, or maybe it's now. Maybe you're feeling discouraged. That is also going to block twin flame physical union. And we also have shock. Some of you may be going through some shock right now. It could be what's going on in the world. Maybe you're shocked about what's going on in the world right now. Maybe something happened. Maybe you found out something about your twin flame, found out something about yourself. Maybe it has to do with the coronavirus. Maybe it has to do with the state of the world. But something, maybe this could be a trapped emotion. Maybe something happened in your past that shocked you. And that is something you would need to clear, because in order to get into the peace vibration, you need to clear out all these trapped emotions that are blocking twin flame union. Okay, you need to, so just go, it's for free. You can find emotion code on YouTube, completely free. All you need is a refrigerator magnet. All right, but let's get clarity on this. Why is shock here with discouragement? Why is shock here with this? Or maybe some of you were shocked by a breakup. Some of you were just like shocked and discouraged by how your twin flame treated you. Maybe that, again, that could be a trapped emotion. I'm sure some of you were shocked when your twin flame walked away. But let's get 2 cards. Let's get clarification. Why is shock and discouragement here, please? 2 cards. Yeah. So we have 6 of Swords, and they call this one detachment. So it's almost like you're so discouraged, it's like you're trying to detach. Or you feel like your twin flame's detached. Either you feel like your twin flame is detached and they're pushing you away, or you're trying to feel detached by this whole thing. And then another card we've got is confusion, 2 of Swords, but it is reversed. And some of you are trying to come out of this confusion, but I feel like in the past there was a lot of confusion. Okay, maybe there's extra confusion now. Because it's reversed, but I'm getting that maybe you're coming out of the confusion, but maybe trying to become a little bit more detached due to this discouragement and shock. Okay, so these are some trapped emotions that would need to be healed and before you can get into physical twin flame union. Just released, really. Let me grab one more for the divine masculine and one more for the divine feminine. So one more for the divine masculine, please. One more trapped emotion. One more trapped emotion. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like this is for the divine feminine because we have taken for granted and abandonment. Taken for granted and abandonment. But because you're a mirror, this might be happening for both of you. So both of you are feeling taken for granted and abandoned. I know that sounds weird, but you're a direct mirror with each other. Okay? So what you feel, they feel. What you're going through, they're going through. It's an absolute mirror. If this is truly your twin flame, it's an absolute mirror. You're both feeling abandoned and you're both feeling taken for granted. And as long as you both feel that way, because that's what they're telling me. They're saying it's both sides. It's not just the divine feminine. It's not just the divine masculine. This is both sides. Okay. And as long as you're both feeling this way, that will definitely put a block in between the two. You need to, or you don't need to, but the suggestion is you heal this. And it might just be a trapped emotion. It may not even be conscious anymore. It may be unconscious. Okay. And so you would know if you feel triggered by certain, things that are being said that makes you feel abandoned again. Maybe your twin flame said something that was not nice and made you feel abandoned by them again. Then you would know you have a trapped emotion of abandonment. Or for some of you, feeling taken for granted, that would also, because that's not unconditional love, so that would also put a block between the twin flames. Okay, because it's all about unconditional love. Okay, so let's get some other cards. Let's grab a couple of cards from here. All right, what else do we want to say? What else? Let's do the divine masculine. What else is blocking for the divine masculine side? What is blocking? the twin flame union for the physical, on the divine masculine side, please, for the collective. One card. Oh, interesting. Changed in the night. Interesting. The number 11 card, transformation. Wow. You have changed quickly. Okay, so there is some kind of, so you can kind of see the butterflies too. So there is some kind of transformation going on big time on the divine masculine side. So it makes sense because you guys would remain in separation while this was taking place. So it's almost like a moth becoming a butterfly. I'm sorry, a moth becoming a butterfly. A caterpillar becoming a butterfly. I like moths too, right? Because moths are really, they're actually very cool because the moths are, little insects that like move towards the light. They don't really like darkness. So that's pretty cool, those insects. They like to move towards the light. So if you see the symbolism of a moth, they're trying to tell you to move towards the light, get out of the darkness. Although the darkness isn't bad, right? Because you have to have polarity. Anyway, of course, feeling whole is accepting your shadow sides. But in this case, it looks like for the divine masculine side, there's a lot of changing going on, a lot of transcending the caterpillar into the butterfly. That is really great, actually. That'll actually move you into union if that keeps happening. Let's ask about the divine feminine. What else do you want us to know? Or maybe this is the guidance. Oh, this is what they're telling me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. So this might even be guidance, but what else do you want us to know for the divine feminine? Okay, divine feminine. Set your course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan, the right direction. Yeah, set your course. Okay, so this is all about staying true to your journey. Don't get off your journey. All right, have a plan. Move in the right direction. All right, let's go ahead and get some more cards on this, though. What else is separating? What else is separating? What else is causing this separation, please? Let's do the divine masculine first. Divine masculine, please. Oh, interesting. Let's get another one for the divine masculine. Oh my gosh, what I'm getting on that one is interesting. Ooh, oh my lord. Okay. All right, let's do divine feminine. Divine feminine, please. Okay, one more for the divine feminine. Okay, interesting. So here's some more stuff this is interesting. Okay, so this is also triggering. I know it's going to sound weird, but you are an exact mirror. Okay, so you remember when I said that both of you are feeling taken for granted? Both of you are feeling abandoned. What I'm getting is that they feel like you're ruthless. Okay? I know that sounds weird, but they feel like you're ruthless, and they feel foolish. They feel foolish right now. They feel foolish because remember, it's an exact mirror. If you look at my quick tip about the third party situation, you'll find I talk about this, where I talk about how it's an exact mirror. So like what you're doing, they're doing. Okay. So if you're dating, they're dating. If you're walking away, they're walking away. If you are staying true to the journey, they're staying true to the journey. It's an exact mirror on the conscious level. Okay. And so where they're at, and that makes sense if they have low self-esteem, okay, and they're feeling unworthy, they would think that something that happened in the past, maybe something you said that you probably don't remember saying, trust me, I know, or something that happened that they took the wrong way. They feel that was ruthless, and they feel foolish. that is also going to block the twin flame union. Now, again, it's not your fault. All you're allowed to do is mirror back to them what's not healed. And if this is a trapped emotion, if the divine masculine, and again, please take the divine masculine side if you relate with the divine masculine side. Please take it if you relate. Okay. Like I said, we're both the divine masculine and divine feminine, and we're one big mirror. Okay. But if your divine masculine is feeling low self-esteem and it's a trapped emotion, you have no choice but to mirror that back to them with a huge mirror and say, ta-da, here's your mirror. It says that you have low self-esteem, but that has nothing to do with you. That's only because that's what's inside of them that's not healed, and they are doing the same to you. Okay, and now for the divine feminine, for some of you, you may see your divine masculine as unstable, or you may be feeling unstable yourself. Okay. Either way, you're blocking physical union if you see your twin flame as unstable, or if you see yourself as unstable, or if you see your twin flame as walking away, or if you're thinking of walking away. Again, that is also going to be a block to the twin flame union. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some advice. Let's get some advice here. Let's look at the divine masculine side. What's some advice for the divine masculines? And please take both advice if you'd like. What is the advice, please, for the divine masculine? Limiting beliefs, subconscious beliefs impede progress. Check in self, shadow work, rewire with subliminals. Yes, exactly. That's what I was kind of trying to say. Okay, so that's another way of looking at it, where it's the subconscious mind that has these limited beliefs, and your subconscious mind also kind of leads like what you attract. It's kind of like that law of attraction. And when your subconscious mind has these limited beliefs about yourself, like if you feel low self-esteem, or if you feel unworthy, that's going to impede your progress, even if it's in your subconscious mind, even if it's not conscious. It's going to block twin flame. So they're suggesting rewire with subliminals. I do that all night long. Like I will play subliminals all night long. That's just me. But a huge part is shadow work, having to do the shadow work. Okay, you can Google that, right? So see, like what does it mean to do shadow work? So shadow work is all about loving all of you. Not only loving those parts of you that are smart and quirky and happy, but it's also loving those parts of you that are exactly ruthless, loving that part of you that's ruthless, loving that part of you that's foolish, loving that part of you that takes people for granted, that has low self-esteem, that is unworthy. I know it's hard, right? But that is what loving yourself fully is. It's accepting your whole self. Otherwise, you're putting that part of you in the shadow. That's what they mean. And as long as that's in the shadow, your twin flame's job is to mirror that out of you. It's not allowed to be in the shadows anymore. Because in order to get into the peace vibration, you have to face it and you have to heal it. Okay, so now I'll leave that there. Now let's look at the divine feminine. What is the advice for the divine feminine? One card, please, for the collective. One card, please. Allowing. So for the divine feminine, your guidance is to allow, to enjoy yourself. Look at that, like lay on a beach, right? Have faith, allow situations to unfold, answers come, highest outcome. Yeah, it's like literally like living your bliss, being happy, nurturing yourself, doing what you enjoy. And then every morning, I always say, my intention is to receive love and blessings. My intention is to receive love. My intention is to receive blessings all day long. Okay? Have that intention. Relax. Enjoy yourself. Have faith. Know that you're spiritual entourage are working behind the scenes to do everything they can to make this happen. I think I'll just leave this out. Okay, so now let's get a message from your twin flame. 2 cards, please. Oops. 2 cards, kind of a message from twin flame. 2 cards. Well, that's bottom of the deck, so maybe I'll take it. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. So the first card we got is lying was just easier for me than telling you the truth. Right. Especially if they have low self-esteem, or have a trapped emotion of low self-esteem, and you're mirroring that back to them. Even if they consciously think that they don't have low self-esteem, but it's trapped inside of them or subconsciously inside of them, it's programmed inside of them to have low self-esteem. That's what you're going to mirror back to them. You're putting this big fat mirror of saying you don't like yourself, you have low self-esteem, and they don't know what to do with that. So instead of telling you the truth, they're going to lie to you. They don't want you to know that. Okay. And then we have, I need more time to figure things out, because they know they want you in their life, but they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle this mirror, and they're feeling like a bit unworthy of you. Okay. Again, this is one big mirror, and the reason why they probably feel unworthy as well. Yes, it's a trapped emotion inside of them. Probably has to do with inner child trauma. Okay, has to be healed. Can't get to the peace vibration carrying that on you, that pain body. But also may have to do with mirror back and forth of, if you're not feeling whole and loving your own shadows and loving your full self, that might get mirrored back to him not feeling good enough for you, not feeling worthy. Okay, that because it's you're one and the same, sharing a soul. Okay, and then we have no other compares to you. Of course, no other compares to you. Absolutely. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Again, if you subscribe, just let me know. Email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers, all my viewers. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.